fuck? If this ever happened to you, keep watching. Might have a solution for you. What's up, everybody? It's your boy G, aka Geek Rich H2O. Coming to you with a review on this phone mount I got. It's pretty nice. Got it off Amazon. No particular name brand or anything. I just thought it was pretty nice. Has some pretty cool features. Obviously, I opened the box already. Wanted to do an unboxing, so I just kind of packaged it back up myself. So sorry about that. Anyway, let's get to it. Side of the box has a picture of it mounted in a vehicle. Pretty standard stuff. On the side says easy use, 360-degree swing, whatever that means. Fits most phones. We'll see. Adjustable for precise angling. Lockable twist joint. I have no idea what that means. Universal cup holder. So I guess it would pretty much fit in any standard cup holder in any most cars. I don't think that would necessarily be a problem. Alright, so that's the back of the box. Just has a picture of the item. There's a side. It says cup holder phone mount. Standard stuff. For whatever reason, shows the bottom of the mount. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And we have the front. Simple packaging. It's not the greatest, but this is a pretty cheap item. I think I paid about $19 for it. But anyway, let's unbox. See what we got in here. Okay, first thing we got this. I believe is for the air vent, the AC heating vent. It's also the charge cable. I'll put that to the side. And yeah, this looks like it's the clip for the AC vent. So you do have that option also, which I thought was pretty cool because most of the time they only give you one option or the other. So we'll put that to the side. What else we have here? Okay, this will be the base. The base plus the mount for the phone clamp. It's pretty stiff. And I think that it would hold the phone pretty good. I don't think it'll bounce around too much just based on how it feels. Pretty hard plastic. And this is our adjustable cup mount. So you just turn it to adjust it to whatever size your cup mount would be. We also have arrows pointing left, right for a lock and release. Pretty standard stuff. I'll put that to the side. And what else we have in here? Looks like we have a little instruction manual. As you can see, full automatic. I'll show you that later. It's actually pretty cool. Car wireless charger. So this is a wireless QI charger also, which is really cool. I hope it works. It will be perfect for what I need actually. So we just have the standard instructions, English. Obviously we don't look at those, and I'll put this box away. So this is where all the business happens. I can get it off this piece of plastic. Bubble wrap. Okay. So this is where everything happens. There's a plug here. It's micro USB. And we have these silver. They're supposed to be actually touch input. So you touch it and these jaws will open and close automatically. I'm assuming the motor for that activity to happen looks like it could be in there. Generally where you connect the actual neck in to the clamp is generally here in the middle, but I see on this unit it's actually towards the top, so I'm thinking that's to make room for the motor mechanism that would ultimately open this. As you can see, this is wireless charging. I don't believe it's a fast charger. I'm not real sure, but we'll have to see when I actually get it hooked up. And one thing I did like about this one is the bottom feet here, which hold the phone, it actually adjusts up and down, which you don't get usually out of these. So if you have a larger phone, Note, a larger iPhone Plus, then because the problem I had in the past, this didn't move and the actual coil didn't line up with the charging coil on the phone. So the end result was that it didn't consistently charge. It may stop charging or don't charge at all. And what I'm interested in seeing is if this actually works with my case. Because I think the problem with the last one I had, the case was so thick in this area where it lifted the phone a little bit too high to reach the coil. So we'll have to see if that works. It should work out. We'll have hope for it. So, like I said, it's wireless charging QI. What am I thinking? Tired. And looks like the neck may be close to 10 inches. So we're looking at about a 10-inch neck there. Doesn't say in the packaging, so to some point I'm guessing on it. And looks like here we have a little, if you could see that looks like an LED, if it will focus in there. But that's everything we'll definitely check out once it's actually in the car. So we'll definitely go out there and check it out and see how it actually works. So this is everything it comes with. This is everything that should be in the box. And we also got our instruction manual. So that's everything. Not the greatest packaging. I didn't expect it for $19, but looked pretty good to me. I'm willing to try it. I'm trying to find something that will work out for me as far as my holding my phone. I have an issue where, it's not many places in my car to just lay my phone. So hopefully this works out. And if not, I'll obviously be looking for something else. Added bonus is the QI charging. So we'll see. We'll have to see how that works. In any case, I'll see you when I get outside. I'll try to install it in my car and then we'll check out how it works. Peace.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we're in the car. We got all the parts necessary to get it mounted in here. So we got the base, the neck part, obviously, once you bend that however you please to your heart's content. And basically, very simple. What we're going to do is just mount it into our cup holder. Idea is that we'll twist the base until we have those stops opened up enough to secure it. Simple stuff. So I'll sit it in here, and I don't know if it's all cars, but in my car it fits pretty. The tolerances are pretty tight here, so I'm finding myself having to hold the base a little bit at the bottom while I'm turning. Eventually it'll latch on, and then I won't have to hold it. But that's in my car. Not real sure about anybody else's car. May not be the same. So we're gonna turn that down. It looks pretty tight to me. And so now we're gonna mount the business end. Okay, I'm gonna pull that in there. We have this nut here that actually is like a crush nut. It just basically tightens down around the ball on the end of this neck. Pretty standard stuff. And I'm feeling like I have to tighten it pretty tight in order for it to actually stay in one spot. Okay, I think I would put it about there, more or less. I'm gonna plug the USB. Like I said, this is basic micro USB. It's got Type A on this side. Just gonna plug that in. I'll eventually run this a little better because I just like a pretty neat wires setup. I don't like wires hanging around. But anyway, so I'm gonna plug that in. Already you see it's actually activating the arms, I'll say the clamps. This part, the feet here where you sit, where you rest the phone, it actually adjusts, as I was saying before, up and down. So what I'm hoping is that would help with my phone charging. The last one I had, it didn't charge, but when I had the case on it, and I believe it's because of the thick part under the case there. It actually made it misalign with the coil. Because like I said, this is a QI wireless charger also. So we'll see how that works. We'll start with the legs up just to get a baseline. On the side here, there's actually a touch button. I don't want to call it capacitive, but you just touch it. You don't have to press it or anything. It's just seems like when you rub across it just opens up. The top ones doesn't seem like it has some of those button-like things, touch-like things on the top also. But I think the top ones are just basically for aesthetics, you know, to give it a symmetric look, I guess. The bottom ones work on both sides, so in case you were wondering. So here we go. I'm going to set my phone on there. By the way, this is a Galaxy Note 8. I have a pretty thin case on it right now. I don't particularly like large cases, so I hope this works for me. It should. And my theory is that it won't work too well with the legs up, but if I adjust the legs down, I think it'll work pretty good. Oh, let's see. Okay, right off the bat, I believe it's supposed to automatically clamp in when you put the phone in. That didn't happen. I'm not sure why, but you can always touch the sides and it'll clamp it down for you. And as you can see right now, it's not charging. I have everything plugged in, my ignition's on. It's not charging right now. Let's see what happens when I take the case off. Okay, so I'm going to pull the case off. As you can see, have my naked Galaxy Note 8. Put it on there, automatically closes down, and we got charging. Okay, so that's without the case. But obviously I don't want to keep taking my case off just to sit this down, it would kind of defeat the purpose. So let's see what happens with the case on and if I actually lower the legs. So let's see. Okay, that's lowered down to the lowest position. And let's see what happens. Okay, we're closing up and we got charge. So perfect. So the last holder I had that was QI, it actually didn't work, and that was kind of my theory, that it didn't fall down into the holder far enough in order for the coils for the QI charger to actually make contact. So I'm thinking that may be the difference here. So far it looks like it works pretty good. It holds the phone pretty tight. I don't think that phone's going to jump out of there or anything over a bump or whatnot. Looks like it works pretty well. So far, no complaints. I definitely have to get some time in with it to find out the longevity. Will it last? Will it keep charging? Will the automatic arms continue to close on their own? And so I have to see. I've only had it a day, so we'll see how I go. I'll definitely provide updates on it and let you know if I like it or not. But anyway, it's your boy G, aka Geek Rich H2O. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.